Hello people and welcome back to the Trash Talk podcast. My name is Kevin Smith and I'm here with Sean Reidy, who is going to be cutting out...
number one. Maybe. Am I?
Who's going to be cutting out from...
I didn't get an answer, so I feel like I already am. Am I?
A small bit?
Okay.
But not really. It's not as bad as it was before.
Yeah, good. So then, Joey Joe's. Finally, July 15th has lasted a month. Technically, it is still July 15th, actually, I think. Because there's still like one little scene taking place then before we get into the real shit. But yeah, here we are. Final stretch.
Good
I realized minutes ago. Yeah, I realized a few minutes ago that we should have been getting a JoJolion chapter this week. We should have, yeah. But the month's hiatus, which Araki takes every November. But I realized that the next time I get a JoJolion chapter, I will be about 3 days from the last episode of Part 4. So that's a thought. But on the other hand, I'll have the rest of this scene, which is good because it's all good from here. It's all good from here.
You've been saying that for a while, though.
Have I been wrong?
You haven't been wrong,
have I?
But
no. Exactly. Has there been a stand fight since Adam Hartfather we call bad?
Which one was Adam Hartfather? That's the postcard guy, yeah.
Yeah, and basically the second wave. Or PS Kid maybe. But from then on, smooth sailing. And this was another good one. It had the end of Cheap Trick. But I'm annoyed because they cut out my favourite scene in Cheap Trick, which is... so Rohan sticks tape over his ears and falls asleep at his desk. And while he's asleep, Cheap Trick calls the pizza place, the baker's, a rice salesman, or a rice or flour salesman or something, and the fire brigade. And they all come to Rohan's door, and they're all knocking on it, and you don't lose anything from that, but I like that scene. There's a bit in it where the fireman is really disappointed that there's no fire. He's so sad. He's wanting to extinguish a fire. Like he's come to this house. You know, he comes to this house. He expects it to be on fire.
Yeah.
He expects it to be on fire. Yeah. Good episode.
Yeah, it was really weird towards the end. I guess we should probably start from the start.
Unless you fight part 2, boys. Actually, the Alessi fight did have 2 parts in it. God, fucking hated Stardust pacing. Yeah, but start from the start. Cheap Trick. Rohan is. There isn't much in this part of Cheap Trick. You know, they finally used the alley for something, I guess.
They had to have worked that out in advance.
This is Hirohiko Araki we're talking about.
I know,
Kevin.
that's what I'm saying. Like when I was watching the episode, like I know Araki doesn't plan shit out because he's Araki, but the thing was so specific. Like I had forgotten most of what happened in the Raimi stuff.
Yeah.
But to have an alley so specific where you can't turn around, that had to be planned out in advance for Cheap Trick, or at the very least, Cheap Trick was planned around that.
Yeah, it probably like Araki. No, Araki came up with Cheap Trick and was like, "Oh fuck, how do I beat him?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got that thing. Great.
No, I don't think it
No.
was like that, because there's no way
No need for
Araki would have just...
Starfinger here.
I don't... I don't think Araki would have just come up with something as oddly specific as an alleyway where you can't turn around.
I guess. This is here once again. This is Hirohiko Araki we're talking about. He gets all of his ideas from random Wikipedia articles.
I hope that's a fact. I hope it is.
It becomes really obvious in part 6. But it's it did cut out a bit. Like Superfly and Enigma got out of the whole July 15th thing pretty fine, but I think Superfly and Cheap Trick kind of suffered. So I'd recommend going back and reading the whole thing after it ends next month.
How about no?
Because there's cut stuff. There's the part where Josuke says he shit without washing his hands.
Yeah, but I also have all of Berserk to read and all of One Piece and Hunter x Hunter to reread.
It's not like you're in a fucking rush to catch up to Berserk.
Well, I want to be caught up by next year, because that's when the new anime's out.
The fucking who knows? But that probably won't be like. That'll probably be like halfway through the year, though. Well, I have no idea how anime production works. Just
go watch Shirobako.
Just that JoJo is coming in half a year, from what I hear.
Half a year. What are we gonna do?
The OVA. We're gonna do the OVA. It's wonderful, Kevin. We're gonna do the OVA and episodes of Terrace House. That's gonna be it for 6 months. We'll have the trash talk. Ireland's #1 Terrace House podcast.
I need to find someone. I need to find someone else to replace you for 6 months.
Ireland's #1 Terrace House podcast. Come on, you know you want it, Kevin. But yeah, that the Kira scene where that's maybe my favorite Kira scene, where he.
Yeah, I think it was one of the better ones.
Yeah, and
wait, which one are you talking about? The one at the end?
The one where he gives in and kills.
Oh, that one. I'm talking about the bit at the end.
No, and they got it so perfectly from the manga. When he just walks past the guy and it is.
Yeah, that was pretty good. No, like I'm not saying that scene wasn't cool, because it was.
Yeah.
It was.
And I totally forgot about the bowling pin nail clippers.
Yeah,
I also know that those definitely exist in Japan, and they cost about €400.
Jesus Christ!
I'm not certain on that, but like.
Did you try and buy some?
Maybe they might not exist, but the Killer Queen tie is like €1,300. So, whatever. I mean, at least it isn't that that pure solid gold experience figure.
Wait, what? There's a solid gold. What?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's like $12,000 on Amazon. I didn't think Amazon really did $12,000, but whatever.
Yeah, there's like some crazy expensive stuff on Amazon.
Sure. Then why don't they sell cars on Amazon? I want to buy a car from Amazon.
Yeah, I think they do sell cars on Amazon.
Fucking, I'm gonna check that right now.
Dude.
And don't you try say, oh yeah, toy cars, haha.
No, okay, I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure I saw that you could. Yeah, Amazon now sells cars.
What cars though?
according to Gizmodo, from yesterday.
Fuckers. Fuckers. I swear.
Yes.
Was that news tied in with with Grand Tour? Yeah,
It
definitely.
could have been.
Well,
Probably.
yeah, that was yesterday, so definitely.
Enter your I think you can
That's
only
ex-
buy parts for cars.
There you go. So,
Hold on. No, we're not
I'm
done.
not going to be happy
We're not
until I
done.
buy an entire car from Amazon.
RV and camping.
Hmm.
Shit, no, yeah, you can buy RVs. So presumably you can buy other cars.
Huh. Oh well.
I'm right. I still win.
Do you have to pick that up, or do they deliver it?
I would
Try to buy one
assume
and see
you
what
have to
happens.
you have to be in the country.
Try to buy one and see what happens.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you definitely can buy cars.
Okay. So then, yeah, the shower scene, everyone's favorite. There was a lot of hype for this. Yeah, it's the shower scene. No, it's not even a shower. It's a bath. The shower scene was weeks ago. We all got to see Kira's luscious ass. But this is, yeah, the bath scene. Everyone's favorite bonding scene in JoJo between father and son. Joseph wishes he had this. So does Josuke. Yeah. So does Jonathan. Not
so
really
does all of them, really.
Not Jotaro, though. Jotaro feels the same way about his father does about him. And that is, I have a son, I have a father.
Wait, who's Jotaro's father?
Some random jazz musician. His name is Sadao Kujo. He loves the saxophone more than his son. I don't think Jorno wants to spend much time with his father.
I don't. Which one's Jorno? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's the Dio guy.
Unless you count Jonathan as his father, in which case, okay, maybe.
Why would you count Jonathan as his father?
Jonathan's body, wasn't it?
Yeah. Wait, that makes no sense. Why is Jorno blonde so?
Recessive genes.
Bullshit. Is that? I can't tell if you're joking, because that seems like the kind of thing that Araki would just come up with.
Oh, so that's the sort of thing Kojima would come up with. Because that's an MGS1 reference.
You know that I'm not gonna get NGS's references.
Who cares? You fucking watched it.
Yeah, but like, I didn't pay much attention. I mean, as in, if you ask me to describe the plot, I can maybe give you a very, very rough outline. But
if you ask me to describe the plot of MGS1, I would go, you got all the dominant genes, and I got stuck with the recessive genes. Because that's half the fucking game. It's just Liquid moaning about recessive genes.
Yeah, like, I could probably give you an outline of the plot, but don't make references.
Yep, so it did have one of my favorite out of context JoJo shots, which is the fucking one in the middle of the. So it was in the middle of the fight. I get the fight like Hayato go, fucking stay away from me, you piece of shit, and but then it pans out and the galaxy's behind them.
Yeah,
and which is perfect, just perfection. I love it. And of course, the real greatest part of the episode, though, was at the end. You hear the familiar, the breakdown, guys. But more fitting than ever because of the words, "Bites the Dust," Part 1. We're in there, boys. We're in there. So, Kevin. Yes. What has been happening to the anime?
The anime?
Fill me in on the anime.
The anime.
I hear the ice skaters kissed. Is this true?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Everyone on my Twitter did.
I don't watch stuff about gay ice skaters anymore. Um, but moving swiftly onwards, I started a boxing anime.
Oh, is it about dodging? Is there a full episode devoting to dodging techniques?
I don't know. I'm 5 episodes in, so it's kind of
Has
just
there
this guy
has there
training.
been one yet?
Not yet.
Is it a Monster of the Week show?
It's not.
That would fit very well with boxing.
It would,
Yeah.
but like I've seen basically the whole thing is it's sort of like
You
it's
haven't
split
told me the name of this.
Hajime no Ippo.
Oh, I am familiar. Vaguely.
Everyone else probably figured it out already because like it's
Yeah.
the one boxing.
I had
anime.
I had a vague idea. So like, what's the boxing? Is this the boxing anime? Are there other boxing anime? Yeah, there's that one. I know. It's the one with a guy named Joe, right?
No, his name is Ippo.
Oh, then there's a different one with a guy named Joe. I think maybe. Who really
Yeah, that
knows?
sounds sounds vaguely familiar.
Anime.
Hold on, let me look this up.
Yeah, great. Oh yeah, that Yu-Gi-Oh movie. I think this was last week, maybe. But
Yeah,
still, though,
Ashita no Joe. Yeah, that's another boxing anime.
yeah. Okay. Then I've heard of both of them. Wonderful. Look at me, Mr. Anime. Did you fucking? Oh no.
Yeah, but you can sort
One
of
thing-
tell.
One thing I really appreciate, actually, no joke, is I don't follow the Crunchyroll Twitter, obviously, because I don't want 6 days of bullshit that I don't care about just for their like 3 really good JoJo tweets every week.
Can
but,
you
like,
not? I'm pretty sure you can
this
set a
week-
filter on it somehow.
This week they had the caption, pretty much a Crunchyroll premium subscription with this screen cap of Kira going, I was born with these particular tastes and I'm just trying to make the best of it.
I'm looking this up now. This sounds great.
And there was another one of just the caption was just JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamond is Unbreakable with this is something I enjoy from Kira. Which I saved that image. That's a good image. I'm gonna use that at some point. I don't know, fuck it.
When were these tweets from?
Friday, obviously, when JoJo came out.
Jesus, they tweet so much.
Yeah, I mean they have people for that. It's their job.
No, but like they just tweet every time there's something announced. Yeah, life as a premium Crunchyroll premium subscriber. I was born with these days, so I'm just trying to act positively about it. I'm saving that for every time you give out to me for liking anime from now on.
So 24/7.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, cool. The Yu-Gi-Oh. I enjoyed the Yu-Gi-Oh at one point.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
And then I didn't.
Yeah, we've talked
that's
about
why I
this
hate-
several times, but
And
just to
that's
go over
why
it
I
again.
hate anime.
Fuck you.
So
zombies.
when I was a wee child, I really liked the Yu-Gi-Oh. And then fucking Dual Zombies arc happened. I don't know, what the fuck is this? My little child brain even was like, hey, what's the meaning of this shit? Because it was really dumb and long and nothing ever happened. Like anime, basically. So, I guess I didn't really have much experience with the original series other than, like, I had a DVD of it once, and I kind of liked that DVD. And did Yugi appear in GX at, like, one point in a weird thing?
He did at the end.
No.
He did at the end in the season that was never dubbed.
Well, then never helped something, yeah. And also, I gave up way before that. Yeah. I think that to be, I gave up way before that. But, yeah, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh!
The person whom you're trying to reach is Is Sean not?
Okay, it was only coming up on the phone.
Yeah, okay. So, you were saying something about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. Oh, are we recording already?
No, like, I didn't stop the recording.
Okay, cool. What did you do in the meantime?
What do you mean?
I don't know. You just say anything? Did you tell me I was a stupid idiot?
No,
okay.
What I mean is, it only records when I'm in a Skype call, so it just pulls the recording.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, I definitely didn't talk about you behind your back.
I mean, you could do it and I wouldn't notice.
Yeah, cause not even we, like, if you listen to the other podcast, like Christian doesn't even pay attention while the podcast is happening, let alone.
Christian used to listen to.
Did he?
He did.
Yeah, he used to go back and listen to them afterwards.
Did.
I remember.
He did.
Yeah. And used to give out to me.
I just think, Christian, why the fuck are you listening to that? Which is honestly what I'd say to anyone. Unless you're listening right now, in which case,
Hello.
Maybe do something better with your time. Like, not anime, though. Don't do that. Watch Terrace House. That's pretty good.
Watch what?
Terrace House. Kevin, are you just going to pretend like I've never fucking mentioned this before?
No, I just didn't hear you.
Okay, good.
But Jojo, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Killed your love of anime.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is ground zero. Fucking. I went, hey, I like this.
I think it was ground zero for most people.
Well, I guess there's Pokemon.
Like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Like everyone I know in person who got into anime got into it through nearly everyone anyway got into Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! I have never met anyone who was like, oh, I watched Cowboy Bebop first.
Well, no, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was ground zero for me in a different sense than it was for you, because it was ground zero for me in that I went, oh, well, fuck this. At a point.
Well, I didn't know.
Somewhere.
It didn't occur to me until like. I didn't figure it out until like, I was 11, 12 maybe, that Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Were like Japanese. I just thought they were cartoons.
I totally knew the whole time. But I liked it to the point where there was a dual disc somewhere in this house. I don't know where. It's somewhere.
I had one, but it got thrown out.
It might have been thrown out. Who knows? Maybe it's somewhere in the house. Maybe it's in a fucking landfill. If you would like to win our dual discs, head to your local landfill and just rummage on through there.
The Navid landfill.
Yeah.
Does Navid have a landfill?
I think it's in like Trim or something. Actually, Trim is nice. Don't put a landfill in Trim, guys. Trim's nice. It's the good meat. Put it in Slane. All those.
The only thing I know about Slane is that like there was some concert on in a castle there years ago.
There is literally every year, Kevin.
I know. Apparently it was really shit one year.
I looked through the list and fucking half the people who've been there have been stands, and it's like, cool. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. It's they've all. I guess that's not the best way to look at classical music. Well, not classic rock.
Yeah.
Through all this classic rock, and just like, hey, this is JoJo. But how do you think people discover Yes in this day and age?
Christian.
Did Christian find Yes through like other means?
No, I think the only his musical knowledge is like just 80s.
The greatest hits
of the 70s and between the late 80s. I mean, the late 70s to the late 80s.
From the founding of A-ha to the breaking up of A-ha.
Yeah, pretty much.
When did A-ha break up?
Rock and... I don't know.
I'm gonna think... We're gonna see where Christian's musical knowledge stretches to.
So it
Music was
stretches
born and
from,
died with Aha.
1982 to 1994. 1982 to 1994.
2015 to present?
Yeah, and then they came back from 1998 to 2011, and then 2015 to present.
So he has some blind spots, is what we're saying. I had no idea they were Norwegian. They don't sound it.
I had a feeling they were Norwegian.
From
or at least
what?
Northern European.
Yeah, obviously. I assumed English. I don't know.
That's not North Europe, though.
Yeah, I didn't. Did you say North? I just heard Europe.
Oh, I said North Europe.
Okay.
Obviously, they were European.
Oh, I found for some reason, the Killer Queen tie is the last thing in my Amazon browsing history. It's $443
Jesus.
for the Killer Queen tie. And the solid gold experience figure is $11,000, $461. $11,461.51. And has a 3-star rating. It's some good shit, you know? So, yeah, is there anything else happening in the Japanimation sphere?
I don't think so. If there is, it's slipping my mind.
Okay. Well, then. Okay. Should we just end it there, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
If you're a gay ice skater, kiss a boy. See you next week.
Goodbye.